Hey everyone, Athena here. So earlier today, today's the 17th, Capcom dropped the character guide for Rashid. I was at work when it dropped, so I didn't have time to react to it, and I tried my best to avoid everything that happens in it, so I could get, you know, kind of a blind reaction. I mean, obviously we've seen his trailer, and there was a blog post that went over some of his moves on top of a Twitter thing they put out, which showed a little bit more of his gameplay, but you know, they're going over everything in more detail, so I wanted to go on as blind as possible. So let's get to it. Okay, spinning mixer. Unleash multiple chops while spinning. Useful for combos and sequences. It also makes for a great anti-air attack. So it's grounded mixer and then the one that goes up for like anti-airs. This handy move changes directions depending on the strength of the button used. Light will send you charging forward without leaving you too open. Definitely something to lean on when approaching an opponent or to link into from normal attacks. The medium version sends you spinning upwards diagonally with a nice quick startup. Diagonally. With a nice quick startup, it's great for closing out combos at close range. You'll recover quickly after it connects, so be sure to follow it up with when you have someone cornered. So I'm assuming this leaves him standing? Oh no. Okay, no, that one goes up diagonally, so it doesn't leave him standing. But you get Oki off of it. Okay, you can combo into EX Mixer. With the heavy version, the attack will go straight up. It'll beat out incoming jumping attacks, or jump attacks, so it's a great anti-air tool. Look for chances to snipe jumping opponents out of the air so that you can establish the pace. Okay, so the diagonal one's the medium. Light is just on the ground, I'm guessing, and then the anti-air one is heavy. Yep. Okay. And this is like the one thing I heard on Twitter was that it can hit from behind, which is like one of the only anti-airs in the game that can do that. Which they need to give that to Zangief, because at least from what I've heard, Lariat does not hit from behind, which I think is stupid. Overdrive. I'm just realizing this is literally. I got. Does this mean I don't have to do this when his character when he comes out? I don't have to do his character guide when I do his primer and placements video. Whatever, I'll probably still do it, but I'm just now realizing this is probably just literally the dialogue that's in game. But Overdrive, this one's completely invincible to an opponent's attacks, so lean on it when you need to get out of a jam. If someone's getting all up in your face, take them for a spin. Okay, yeah. Bound forward while delivering a powerful flying kick. Oh, this is Eagle Spike. Okay, new move. Well, not new move, because I'm pretty sure he had this before in 5, but you know what I mean. It's a different move. Deals high damage and is easy to use to tack on an additional hit at the end of a combo. Spike! That's kind of fast. Springing forward for a surprise attack with this one isn't half bad, but I like to tack it on at the end of combos for a stylish finish. And there's no way that's safe, right? Like, huh? No. What? Like, that has to be like, because he's held there for a second. Once they block. Are you just in block stun that whole time? Is that unpunishable? I mean, maybe that's recovery and you can just drive rush and punish, but Jesus Christ, if that's unpunishable. The starter speed will depend on the strength of the button used, so be careful. The medium and heavy ones pack a punch and are easy to follow up with attacks after landing them, and the light one's great for combos off of normal attacks. This theme is pretty good. Overdrive. Nail someone with this to launch your opponents into the air, leaving them wide open for follow-ups. You also get a side switch on hit, so it's your go-to move when you need a way out. So like if you're in the corner. Okay. Okay, he gets another Eagle Spike afterwards. That's cool. You could probably drive rush cancel a button into that. Oh, like, sorry, drive parry rush. That's what I call it. Drive parry rush. And then a button or something. Whirlwind Shot. Spin around quickly to whip up a whirlwind before launching it with a kick. Can be powered up by holding the attack button. I love projectiles that you can charge by just holding it. I love that shit. That's why I play Sim. The strength of the button used will change the distance and trajectory of the shot. The light version's great for checking your opponent from a distance, and if you see someone try to jump in at you, hit them with the heavy shot. I'm sure they'll show what they mean by that. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Whatever button you go for, holding it down will increase both the numbers of hits and the damage for the shot. Once you've got wind swirling around your feet, your powered up whirlwind is good to go. Like, I'm pretty sure, yeah, he can hold that for a bit. Overdrive. The OD version fires a whirlwind straight forward that launches your opponent on hit. Don't miss your chance to follow it up if it lands. So like DJ's Fireball, you can probably just drive rush. Or not even drive parry rush. Hold on, what? Okay, so yeah, we saw this in the trailer. He gets like a boost from whatever tornado holding the whirlwind that is created from holding your whirlwind shot. He can like dash from that. Locked in a projectile war? Then mix it in to throw off your opponent. It's also a great option to use in combos. Arabian Cyclone. This is a new move. A spinning kick attack that summons up a whirlwind in front of you. This move can be followed up with two different movement techniques. Now, this one's great as it is for attack sequences, but you're missing out if you skip on the mobility options it opens up. Looking to close the distance, start a close range sequence, or extend a combo, and this is the move for you. Okay, so these are the follow-ups. Hold on. Okay, it doesn't go to 4K. First is Wing Stroke. This will send you soaring gracefully through the air towards your opponent. You can launch jump attacks out of it too for a nasty mix-up. Okay, so that's just literally a fucking air dash. And I'm assuming that's an overhead, right? Yeah, because I show him crouching. I mean, like, yeah, he has to, like, do Arabian Cyclone first, so you can, like... I mean, realistically, you can just see him do that and then probably just parry. But I'm assuming he can just do nothing out of it. Land, and then punish, counter, throw you. Distance doesn't mean a thing when the wind on your side. Chase after a launched opponent and unload a combo on them from this, and you're bound to make some highlight reels. Hold on, let me just go back. That's so cool looking. He's such a cool character. All right, next we have Rolling Assault, which I think is like his V skill 1 from Street Fighter 5. This one's perfect for slipping under higher projectiles. If they're ever giving you trouble, then break out Arabian Cyclone and roll. Now, question, like, because Arabian Cyclone starts with a projectile, or sort of anyway. Does that part right there, does this, like, is that count as a hit? Because if it does, if you can hit projectiles with this and then roll and punish them, that's pretty strong. Like, I imagine it'll be really strong against Guile. Use Rolling Assault out of a heavy Arabian Cyclone, and even if it's blocked, you'll be able to keep up your offense, making it a potent weapon in your arsenal. Okay, that did have a hit on it, so... and last but not least is Nail Assault, a nice move for keeping opponents in check. Try to hit them with the tip. It's also a good follow-up option to tag launched opponents a short distance away. Okay, so I don't remember how his V skill worked in 5, but I know he like could roll and then it had a kick at the end. I don't know if that was just like one thing, like you pressed it and then he did the roll and the kick, or if you could just roll and then press it again to do the kick, but it seems separate here. Like you have the roll, you have the air dash, and then you have Nail Assault. Sorry, let me just see Nail Assault one more time. I wonder if he's gonna be like a really flashy character, but like that does low damage or like decent damage. Cause I can't imagine he's gonna do like crazy damage unless you spend a bunch of resources, which I guess applies to most characters in the game. But like you obviously have characters like, do I even want to say Marisa? Cause like I feel like she spends a lot of resources to like eliminate your health bar, but I guess it's more so that she's not doing that much when she's doing that. Like Guile could do the damage that Marisa does, but he needs to like do a million perfect booms and then into level 2 and then build another level 2. He has to do a whole bunch of shit, and Marisa just hits you with like a target combo, drive rush cancel, back heavy punch, uppercut, drive rush, whatever, into level 3, and then you die. So I'm getting off topic. We're getting distracted. But anyway, overdrive. Connecting with this launches your opponent, making it a breeze to get the combo party started. It'll also whip up an air current, just like Whirlwind Shot. Oh. Okay. So doing an EX Arabian Cyclone also gives you the wind current, which you can then dash out of and stuff like that. That's neat. We haven't seen that yet, but that was the run. Arabian Skyhigh. Perform a spinning kick in mid... my alarm is, of course, going off. I swear I don't plan this. It's just whenever I happen to record, it fucking goes off. Perform a spinning kick in midair that creates an air current that you then use to perform a midair jump. It's possible to perform jump attacks after the midair jump. I really wonder how useful this will be, because when I see this, I think of Android 17's fucking, like, he has this move in Fighters where he jumps back towards the wall and then can jump off the wall, and it's like I haven't watched Fighters, like high level tournaments in a while, or at least anyone that uses 17, but I can't say I've ever seen anyone use that move. So I don't know. I wonder if this will be a useful move. I hope it is. This move lets you change up your timing mid-air on jump-ins, throwing off your opponent's game. You can also use it to cook up some aerial combos. The timing and distance of the mid-air jump will change depending on the strength of the button used, but once you get the hang of that, there'll be no stopping you. Oh, it reminds me of Colleen's ice jump from Street Fighter V. Yeah, people use that a lot, so I figure this will be useful. Yeah, it's pretty much like that. Okay, overdrive. You'll move much faster out of this one, so it should be easier to use. Land it, and the follow-up will smash your opponent into the ground, setting you up with an advantage. Oh, you can do it out of you can do it out of EX Mixer. Okay. If you miss or your opponent blocks it, don't forget you can press backward If you can press backward on to clip the distance of the jump down so you won't fly as far. That sentence weird to anyone else but me. Don't forget you can press backwards on to clip. I mean, I know what it's trying to say, but it just the structure of that sentence feels weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm just stupid. Yeah, you can fake it. Oh, okay, that's cool that they switched to his Street Fighter V costume for the next half. Super Rashid kick. Offload a devastating kick while soaring forward and up through the air. Landing the initial hit on the ground opponent will increase the move's damage. So this is level 1. Wait, what about his run move? Is that gonna be like Chun's stance where it's not a special move? You can't go wrong with this as a combo ender or anti-air move, but using it as a counter attack or after one of your normal attacks hits is where it shines. Land a clean hit, score more damage, and let him know. Sweet, right? Okay, and that's fairly easy to hit into. But you want to hit it like grounded. Kick out. Oh, I'm sorry. This is Yasar. I'm probably saying that completely wrong. I apologize. Kick out with both legs to create a large advancing whirlwind. Movements or special moves that make contact with the whirlwind will have their properties changed. So this is his level 2, which, as stated in the trailer, was just his V-Trigger 1 from Street Fighter V. You can use the slow-moving whirlwind to cover you, but canceling into this move at close range can help you pull off some cool attack sequences and combos. How to use this one's going to come down to your own personal style. Okay, so you can use it to make certain moves safe. Well, I'm sorry, I need to like watch that again. I fucking blanked out. Okay, so you can force a mix up. Well, I mean, you could do that in the previous game, but you can still do that. Run gains a speed boost if you pass through the whirlwind, and jumps through it will travel faster and further. The whirlwind can put new twist on how some special moves come out too, all while increasing their damage output. So they mentioned the run here, but I don't remember them going over it, unless I'm crazy. That's cool that it amplifies jumps too, though. Can you combo from that? For instance, hit the whirlwind with Arabian Cyclone and you'll send Yasar flying right at your opponent like a projectile. If someone's trying to put space between them in the whirlwind, surprise them with this trick. You can even shoot it at them. Oh, that's the sickest fucking thing. That's the coolest thing he can do. Get this move down and you'll really feel like you're a master of the winds. If you want to freestyle unique sequences, this is the move for you. Honestly, and I know this is a controversial opinion, and I know no one else would want this. And honestly, as someone who will have to play against this character a bunch probably, I also don't want this. But the chaotic energy in me, I would love if that was his level 1, so you just saw this move all the time. Like, if it's good, which it probably will be, you might see it a lot, because certain characters, they use either their level 1s more than their level 2 and 3s, or their level 2s more than their 1 and 3, or they don't use 1 and 2 at all, and they save their meter for level 3. And if 2 was good, maybe he'll be one of those characters that, you know, you always want to have that move in your back pocket. So if you have 3 meters, you know, and you want to do some damage, only use level 1, so you still have level 2 to, you know, do a mix-up or whatever. If it was his level 1, he could be doing that all the time, and you're just in never-ending fucking tornado pressure. I think that would be hilarious. I would laugh every time. I'm so excited because he's Evo legal. It's gonna be a shit show, and I feel bad for anyone who's actually participating in the tournament. But as someone who's not, I get to watch it and laugh. Altair, twirl around and summon a whirlwind that lifts up your opponent before Rashid barrages them with a series of powerful blows. Sorry, punctuation is important. Or I should say reading sentences with punctuation is important, reading them properly. A versatile move, perfect for combos, reversals, and as a way of dealing with projectiles. So I can go through projectiles, I'm guessing. Yes, projectile invincible is what I meant to say, yeah. This epic move requires a full super art gauge, but there are a lot of opportunities to land it, and it's got style for miles. You won't want to miss with this though, so use it in response to projectiles or drop it into a combo. If you're aiming for the combo route, you could go into it from a special move after connecting with a normal attack, but I recommend launching your opponent into the air first and then dropping this on them for a sure hit. Yeah. Okay, that definitely feels like everything that would be in his character guide, because I'm looking at the time for this recording, and this is generally how long it takes me to get through the character guides, like when I'm doing a primer and placements video. It's just in place of me pausing, or not pausing, but in place of me practicing the move, I'm just pausing and watching them do it again. So I'm guessing, considering they didn't go over it in the fundamentals and advanced section, it'll have stuff on the run because it's not a special move. That's my only assumption. Because like I said, like with Chun, her serpent stance or whatever it's called isn't a special move. So, oh, speaking of that, actually, no, it doesn't matter. I was going to talk about a thing in story mode, but it doesn't fucking matter. Anyway, that's been the Rashid character guide. When I eventually get around to his primer and placements video, I might not do the character guide. If it's literally just the same information as this video, I'll probably just be like, hey, if you want to see me go over the character guide, just watch this video. And then, obviously, if the run stuff is in the advanced and fundamentals, I'll go over that. But then I'll just get to the trials and all that other stuff. But anyway, DJ video coming soon. I'll keep posting my other playthrough stuff. I've just been like, I've needed a break. It's been a long couple of weeks for me, so apologize on the lack of Street Fighter 6 content, but it'll be back eventually. All right, you all have a good rest of your night, day, or whenever you may be watching this. I will see you all soon. Peace.